I don't want to live anywhere that wants to break and silence me. Knife to your tongue, it's a slaughterhouse society. I tried to be very like visceral, like like off the jump with this song, right? The idea is like, people, you hear it a lot, like especially when Donald Trump was like in his first term running for election, things like that. People talking about like, I don't know if you remember, like people talking about like, oh, I'm gonna move to Canada, I'm gonna move to Mexico, I'm gonna move to whatever countries right like near the US, shit like that. It's like, yeah, the like people wanting to leave, people wanting to like not live in America because it's fucked up here. It's legit. It's a slaughterhouse society. That's actually the name of the first track off of the album. Is Slaughterhouse Society. And you go through the track list, and it really is like every other song. Every other song is an interlude about like people who like these people, these groups, these organizations that they want to kill you. They want to take your life, but more importantly, they want to take your life force. They want to like stamp you down, and nobody wants to live in a world like that, right? So that's like right off the bat, that's kind of the setting, the vibe where we're like starting off with. Hoes up in Congress take my rights like that's all right with me. Pray to God when Donald Trump dies, he does it violently. Pretty self-explanatory. Like we as the working class, we as just the regular ordinary people, we want certain things for ourselves that everybody wants, to be able to support themselves, support their families, live good lives, work jobs that are meaningful, all these things. And so when the people in charge, they are making laws that make it difficult, yo, what the fuck are we talking about? And then of course, I really hope that when it happens violently. I don't want to live anywhere that wants me dead. Every crumb that they take is getting taken from my bread. Again, we are working. Most people are not billionaires, not even millionaires, not even hundredaires. Most people, check to check. I look around and I'm seeing like the normal people getting taken advantage of like this by rich, white, wealthy, powerful people. It's like this is fucked up. Every crumb, it's like from all sides. They're like these powers that be are trying to take from people who don't even have anything to give in the first place. MAGA monkeys love free speech, but only when it's theirs. Now their daddy killed the oxygen to those on air. So when I wrote Kill Era, what had inspired the song, like off rip, was I had heard on the news, on the channel, on KERA, which is a local news channel here in Dallas, that NPR, the National Public Radio, was going to have their funding just completely eviscerated by the Trump administration. And I could not believe what the hell I was hearing. Because I'm thinking to myself, what purpose could this possibly serve? I mean, we know what purpose it serves for them, but really though, what purpose does it serve? Nothing. Nothing good. And the idea is just, it was so absurd to me. I grew up listening to NPR. My father was an immigrant who came to this country. He would listen to NPR, to KERA, to learn how to speak English better. I grew up listening to that shit on the car rides with him. So, to have like, to hear Donald Trump come in and be like, yeah, we're getting rid of that, we're gutting that shit, it's fucked up. That's where the name Kill Era stems from. They're trying to kill everything. KERA. You feel me? So, just a little tidbit, a little fun fact. That's right, Kill Era, KERA. Peep it. Yeah, it's a Kill Era, dropping new bombs every day. Only talk about the shit that Congress okays. They gon' sell you want some freedom, then sign it away. Assassinate the Constitution, then lie to your face. I wanted to make something that was real aggressive with its delivery, with its imagery, with just the things it's saying. The line, dropping new bombs every day, I really like that line because you think, okay, America, bombs, boom, Middle East, boom, whatever country, things like that. But it's not just the physical, literal bombs that they're dropping, but it's also the social bombs that they drop. The sitting in the car one day and hearing that, the national public radio is going to lose all of its funding. Boom, bomb dropped. No warning. They just do this shit without any warning. And they just continue to get away with it. So not only are we talking about like the actual bombs, of course, that are used to oppress people overseas, we all know about that. But then the bombs within our own borders that they're dropping that we don't even think about. We don't even consider the rights that have already been taken away from us as they continue to take more rights, as they continue to assassinate the Constitution. Said it's a kill era, dropping new bombs every day. Whole lot of Jeffrey Epstein diamonds in place. They killed the keys, they killed the mic, they kill new rights every day. And you won't hear about it because they killed K-E-R-A. So, pretty on the nose, I would say. I wrote that Jeffrey Epstein bar before like the files and shit dropped. But I mean, come on. Like, come on. That last line, I really love that last line. They are taking away rights after rights after rights. And then they'll do things to make you not care or not know. Most people, they don't like tune into this shit. Most people aren't political science majors. They don't know everything that's going on. I make an album like this and people think I'm political. I'm not even that informed. I just look around and see shit that's fucked up. Most people, they can't even do that. And it's not and I don't even necessarily blame them. There's so much shit going on that, bro, yeah, things are going to slip through the cracks. And that's what they want. That's why they gut national public radio funding. That's why they try to silence people. That's why they try to take away freedom of speech, freedom of this, freedom of everything. That's what they want. They want us to not know what's going on. Live from the depths of where money never sleeps, I watch the president steal from the CPB. That shit gon' probably go straight to the military, or the Trump, or the Israel, or the GOP. With these lines, I kind of wanted to touch on the money, the funding aspect of the situation. Because you got to think, they're taking the funding away from National Public Radio, from the NPR. They're taking funding away from the press. Where is that money going to? If it's America, you already know where it's going to. It's going to the military. It's going to line the pockets of congressmen, of the president of Israel. It's very simple. And it's so simple. And this is, again, brings me back to them wanting people to not know what's going on. It's so simple and it's so blatant, but people don't notice this, and it's by design. It's so obvious, it's so transparent what they do, but we don't notice it, and that's what they want. They take my money and use it to kill people like me, cause they don't want no journalists exposing all their evil deeds. You's a bitch, you should die, you should fucking go to sleep and never wake up. Then the world could really be at peace. So throughout the Anansi album, I call out a lot of guys, a lot of bad guys. And every single one of them, I say that they're either going to hell or they should die and then go to hell. I, as a Middle Eastern man, son of like straight up all immigrants, just normal human, I'm looking at my money that I'm working like a dog to make, and then paying taxes on, and then watching the news, and I'm seeing my tax dollars going towards the killing of my own people, or people like me, which is all people. It's not just that as a Middle Eastern guy, I'm saying they're taking my tax dollars to kill other Middle Easterns, because they are doing that, and that is part of it. But they're killing black people, Hispanic people, Native Americans, Asians, everybody. Because at the end of the day, we are all humans. We're all people. We're all in this together. And those in power are not with us. So when they take my money and they use it to kill people like me, they're using your money to kill people like you.